Are you looking for the best smartwatches? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Apple Watch Ultra 2. The Apple Watch maintained the same form factor and basic design for 8 years. But all of that changed in 2022 when Apple released the radical new Apple Watch Ultra, built and optimized for the outdoor adventurer. The Ultra 2 builds on the Ultra with a new processor, a much brighter display, twice the storage capacity, and the use of recycled titanium materials. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 is larger than the Series 10, but the titanium case helps keep the weight down, and it is far lighter than competing sports watches. Apple's watchOS 10 launched with APIs for custom workouts, and third parties have released new versions of applications to support this advanced training functionality. We tested the Training Peaks integration, and this capability is a serious shot across the bow of dedicated GPS sports watches. Beyond the build quality and advanced training functions, no other smartwatch supports as many applications and utilities as an Apple Watch, clearly making it the best smartwatch available today. Its capability to serve as a primary means of communication also makes it tough to beat. Number 2, Apple Watch Series 10. The Apple Watch Series 10 looks similar to the Series 9, but improves the user experience with narrower black borders, larger displays, and a much thinner form factor, making it the thinnest Apple Watch ever. Despite the reduction in thickness, the Apple Watch Series 10 still functions for more than a day, and now it charges up much more quickly, so you can top it off while you get ready for the day. Along with an improved display, the Series 10 also gets a new processor. For the first time, buyers can also choose a glossy jet black color aluminium watch that has a 30-step anodization process for a stylish and classy look. Sleep apnea is a condition that is very common today, yet it is reported that 80% of the cases are undiagnosed. The Apple Watch Series 10 can help indicate whether or not you should seek medical evaluation for the condition. If sleep apnea is not treated, it can lead to hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and cardiac issues. Also, like the Apple Watch Ultra 2, the Series 10 watches now support the integrated water temperature and depth utility that can turn on automatically as you enter the water. A Tides app is also available to help you track conditions for more than 115,000 beaches and surfing areas around the world. The lack of precision start for GPS tracking is a limitation preventing me from selecting the Series 10 as my primary smartwatch. Number 3, Google Pixel Watch 3. Google's third-generation Pixel Watch 3 is sure to please the masses with 2 size options, improved displays, and software enhancements that provide a richer user experience. This watch integrates several Fitbit features, including improved heart rate sensors and GPS tracking, making it secretly the best watch available for both Fitbit and Google Pixel fans. One of the best functions of the Pixel Watch 3 that even beats out the Apple Watch is the focus on safety. While the Apple Watch can appear in your Find My application, and you can share your location with family and friends, that's a passive setting that requires people to physically check the app to find you. The Pixel 3's safety check feature allows you to set a check-in timer whenever you're moving from point A to B and want your emergency contacts to be notified if anything goes wrong. The most reliable feature I've seen on any wearable I've tested. It also supports immediate emergency alerts, SOS and fall detection alerts, similar to the latest Apple Watches. The new loss of pulse detection feature, coming later to select countries, is sure to save lives and could have had a direct impact on my family life if it had been around a few years ago. Bottom line, if you're a Fitbit fan and are looking for the latest and greatest Fitbit in a watch form factor, then the Google Pixel Watch 3 is the wearable for you. If you also enjoy Google's take on wearables and want years of updates, then this is the watch to consider. Number 4. Apple Watch Say. Apple made an interesting move in 2020 and released a lower-priced Apple Watch designed to expand the use of an Apple Watch to other family members. The newest version of the Apple Watch Say starts at just $249. And if you are an iPhone user, it's an easy wearable to recommend. Emery Wright, a former SNIT associate editor who contributed to this article, wears her Apple Watch to track her steps, check notifications, and stay mindful of how she spends her time. She said it helps her accurately track running distance and pace while she trains for her next half marathon. With an Apple Watch, iPhone users can answer phone calls, receive notifications, and send messages from the convenience of their wrist. That's why Dr. Richard Newman, MD, head and neck surgical oncologist, prefers wearing an Apple Watch over a Garmin one during his everyday routine. Now retired, Newman is training for his 75th marathon. He said he appreciates the convenience of smartphone connectivity for daily running. I use the Apple Watch. As a physician, sometimes I get a call, and so I like being able to answer on my watch. It also monitors my heart rate, which is nice, he said. The next generation of the Apple Watch Say contains many features from the Apple Watch Series 8. You gain crash detection technology, meaning the watch can detect if you've been in an accident and contact first responders. Number 5. Amazfit Balance. One company that continues to push the limits of what you can buy for just over $200 is Amazfit. The Amazfit Balance offers an elegantly designed smartwatch with Amazon Alexa support and the ability to answer calls via a Bluetooth connection to your watch, just like all other non-cellular smartwatches. It runs the latest ZepOS 3.0 operating system, built for a lean and mean experience. It's tough to beat the low $220 price, and I continue to push the watch to see where the flaws are that could justify such a low price, but they don't exist. The Amazfit Balance has a brilliant AMOLED display, integrated mic and speaker, GPS, various advanced health, wellness sensors, and a battery life that lasts up to 2 weeks between charges. The battery life alone is something modern smartwatches cannot match, and if you want to charge your watch just twice a month rather than every other day, then you might want to consider this watch. Amazfit provides the Zep smartphone application that provides an exhaustive experience to track every detail of the data captured by the various sensors. The one flaw is that the application may be overwhelming for some users, and thankfully, Amazfit continues to refine and simplify the application to make it more useful for Amazfit Balance owners.